nhờ rộng cho ít trồng này thì cái tiền trả thiệt chụp hình họ chùa số tú của hệ cho bạn là trong xe giải tán này chuyên số tú thì là sẽ cho số môn giáo sư nhờ trò lối ý lính tu nút tị cột trò xong sẽ cột trò nhờ trốn trong xem po xem số taต่อเมื่อลูกคนเชิงหลักสังกัดสอดเซเนเตอร์ฟงเฮอร์เกษไซจาก็ยังดักการลอยตัวเซเนเตอร์ยังตรงดักการเป็นมวยสาวสื่อสะดวกกีนอส่วนเดิมมันก็ถือที่เราใช้สาวชั่วโมงสาวสื่อชินชีด้วยเปล่าลุยหลิงตัวนุติกโจช่างจะกโจยังโดนตรงแซมโพเซมินโซตาอย่าลูกคนเชิงหลักสังกัดเซเนเตอร์ฟงเฮอร์ก็ยังดักการลอยตัวเซเนเตอร์ยังโดนลุยเซมินโซตาโดยยาตอนเดย์ส่วนจีนกูจะนำใช้จอปอลีว่าต่อมุมสาวสื่อที่ตอนดัดเซเนเตอร์ชิทัศน์โดกินอ
จอนึงตัวกูตัวจงกันกูเทสซาเลยจะรู้อีเวนต์ป่ะเนาะ
เนี่ยอย่างอีกข้อคือจงจะปีโอตัดต่อโจเจ๋งโจตอนเดนะก็จูโนเวมเบอร์ก็ไปยิงนะก็จีช่องโมนั่นจีโคเตโคเตอร์ถอไปแคมเปญก็ไปโมลูเชียแคมเปญนั่นจะลุยสู่ไปจะโลก็พอไปโจยิงอีกไกโจตอนเดสินะเจ้าจงชาติจำเพลิงคือนู่นมองเราตัวปูเจงก็สมาลีเราตัวเมย์เราตัวAfrican American ลูกเราตัวอินเดียเราตัวอีสต์อินเดียเราตัวจะกะเหล่งเราตัวจะข้าเราตัวจะโซ่หายหนึ่งย่อยใส่หน่อยอีตัวเราถ้าจะต่อเจ้าเราอีตัว都是จะหน่อยจะจื้อเราตัว都是เจ้าหมดยิ่งอย่างเราอย่างแล้วแต่เขาเอาหน่อยเขาคือโบโอ้ยเขาเก๋ใช้กุลุจุนแต่ไปอยู่ย้อนจุนใจก็ชอบใช้ฮะจะขอก็ชอบปงชาจะก็ต้นเล็งสุดละก็อีเมจจงมองถอดตัวก็หูจุเป้แต่ไปยังโตฮะไปเจอจุกันย่ออีจีนะแต่เขาเนาะอยากโอ้กุลงชาติชัมพลันน่ะจะหนักจีก็เต็มจานสุดเลยชื่อนู่นน่ะ
อีกข้อเราก็มอสจะปล่อยแต่เราเนาะยังก็ยิ่งนะถ้าก็ตรวจสเต็ปที่ที่อ้อแล้วก็ยังบ้านเลยจะจะชาอีสิ่งพอก็เกี่ยวกับตัวเราเนาะ
กูสังเกตจะตู้ยันชายคืออีอย่างเลยนั่นนู่นหน่อยตั้งแต่เกิดตาเขาเลยใช่ไหมอีจงชัมพลันก็พวกเกิดเตาดีจีดีแต่กูสัง查一组结果可以到好多多波，然后但波有蒙个高雄 degree 了中，后来又波有个二雄 degree 了，到下是嘛，古三个波西的中係上蒙個就考慮說個就係呢，就要叫波蒙個到nhà是得超好的經常好多波呢，古三個波西就好多個就出緊到個人嚟波蒙個當地到好多就看到波係幫我看了幫波中呢。แต่กูใช้ก็จะเข้าหรืออย่างเลยโอวางโอเจว่าจะเข้าหรืออย่างเลยโอช่อเราโอเก construction นะก็เคยจบไปมองฮะนะว่าเคยจบไปจากต้นเองฝิ่งเจอฮะนะจะขอไปสั่งแต่ว่าจะเข้าหรือยังแต่สิว่าจะจิ้มไปจากต้นเองฝิ่งเจอว่าเข้าหรือหูนะแต่กูสั่งก็จะหลวมมองไอ้บ้างท่าจะขอจะกูขอช่วงเคยไปมองจิ้มในตัวโยจะเข้าหรือหอนะแต่ใส่เตาแต่ไปโอหลงสุดใจเราจิ้มในตัวโยนะแต่กูสั่งก็รถเราคือจุ่มมอชาจุเขาโอเลี้ยวหน่วยถ้าถือแค่เตาลูกขัดจงแต่สุดท้ายเตาจะเลี้ยเตาจะหนูโอฮะนั่นนะจะเลี้ยจะหนูมายี่คือฮะหยางฮะแต่สิมาโปรเทนเตาอ่ะโปรเทนเตาเลยจีเจ้าเราเจ้าตัวสมองเลยขอคือแต่ยุเตาจะเข้าหรือแต่ยุจุแต่ไม่ใช่ไปจงฮะหาตีแคปโรไอ้ของพวกผ่านเนี่ยพวกแค่ขัดจงรถล้างเราเป็นอะไรจะโลมาเลยโยงการเตาฮะนะแต่สิจะโลจะเตาบังฮะนั่น
อีกข้อว่าปอตัวเดียวมันก็รู้อีเวนต์คิดกันพอนะที่ใช้มองสิจุดโซ่หายหนึ่งนี่ก็อื่นๆว่าถาตังเราตัวนั้นที่จงเกินเขาเลยล่ะก็สาเดียวเกี่ยวกับตัวตรงนั้นเนี่ยผู้อยู่จุดยิ่งสุดเลย
กูสั่งแต่เขาโน้มหมดเจ๋งแต่กูจีบฮะเนี่ยแต่สิ有主要ไปหมดเจ๋งบอกเลยเนาะจะโซ่ลูกลีเราจะโซ่นู้เราอย่างต่อเต้นะที่เชื่อจะโตเราหมดเจ๋งนู้นเราต่างแต่ชดทำมือปืนนะเจ但是呢，แต่ไปแค่หาตากูชิตือจอช่องตันเต้เนาะนะเจลูไปหลินดูแต่กูสั่งก็ชดจะเต่าตัวมองโอเดาวโลเกตจกูฮะย้อนจะสร้างอีไซเนาะเดี๋ยวจะ March 1st แต่กูสั่งก็ชดจะตัวแต่ท้าวหาแต่ไปมาเลยชิจงมองจน November ไปมามันชิจงจน November ก็ไปยิงจน November แต่กูจีสั่งก็ชดจะชิจูโรงชาหน่อยโบแต่ต่างห้ามโบซื้อปืนต่างแต่จะเลยหมดเจียเลยปืนต่อจนโนเวมเบอร์แต่ต้องเข้าเลยนะแต่กูยอชิจูคาสุดละฮะแต่นู่นไปโอโน่เลยนู่นไปโอโน่เลยกับที่โตเนอร์นะน่าจะกินจำยอชิต่อโตเนอร์แต่ขอโบโตปอนดาวฮะเราโตปานพลัดเลยโน่ฮะกูสังโคโฮแต่ถอกแคมเปญเลยนะก của cháu lô tô băng ha cho họ lúc xưa nó trong chỗ có xỉu nè cho từ nửa xỉu giờ tô băng lao sữa tức là cho cứ tô xỉu tô chủ bên nhau là ít thì là để bên mà mua băng trang cho bố yếu lấy yếu máu lo yếu nó chỉ trong món nọ tên đó nè
我哋有新人咧，係到一落嚟就落進嚟，有時要到下醫生報的。
nhớ rằng là chỉ cái tiền trắng nữa, để nó cuối giờ sẽ nó phòng hơi cú sáng khá cho mẹ ta nu nồi giờวันที่อีลูกเขาnu sáng đểวันที่เขาcho áp hàngเขาcho khá cho mẹ ta cúจะการชี้từ cho là cho xong nó lại cú chỉ có vàng mẹ cú chỉ có vàng mẹ bây giờ tổ đều ok mong cho November của bây giờ khó kế trả sát để cú vàng của mẹ tạo to của mẹ lúc số giờ ta có bọn ta như khó dùng gì trong plan á giờ mẹ chỉ tạo to để người sai tạo tại mẹ chỉ mong sát rồi mẹ lúc rồi nó giờ bây lúc là chỉ sao tại giờ lượt băng lượt băng lúc giờ bê lúc là bây giờ tàu tô tu bây giờ tàu tô khu bây giờ tàu tô bón tàu bây giờ ô tàu lúc tê lúc chả nó vàng mình bây giờ tàu cho bây giờ mình một cẩn đó bây giờ mình trả kế cẩn đó của rong khai đó bây giờ mình lo cú mà đây nó chỉ trả hậu lử sau ngàn rồi của cháu lô nó tao hậu lử nên đó thì cứ nó chỉ cú sáng cô hùng của bé chỗ là tổ tế ok chun gì nó mong cho lúc cậu ý lính tụ tấn đề nó mà số là tổ bán đảo mà ai cũng chỉ có vàng mấy số lên số thứ này cũng bao ta thế ra có tụi yon nữa ta ai có tổ tàu bao chồng nó có ô tàu nó chỉ cho bé nữa nè của ô tàu đào养chỉ chính cho hải mông của đào养chỉ chính cho bé sinh phố phủ America lúc của đào养chỉ chính cho lúc sinh mình ta nóแต่是กูแต่จะไม่เอาจีบจะคืออย่างกูรู้จุ่มไม่แต่是ไม่รู้แต่จะเนี่ยจังรู้นะไม่รู้นั่นรู้เอาไปต่อรู้จุ่มไม่รู้นั่นจีนอะไรรู้how toรู้นี่จีแต่ป้องกันตัวรู้ละเนี่ยจะต่อของอ่างรู้ใช่ไหมรู้นะอีตัวเขาจะรู้นะไม่รู้เขาเกิดเล็กเก๋คือแต่是ตัวเนี่ยต่อจะเนี่ยhow toรู้ฮะตัวคือต่อจะเนี่ยhow toรู้นะเขาต่อhow toรู้ฮะแต่เขาเนี่ยเขาเล่นหนูหนอจื้อเลยมันใช่จะเนี่ยจังเลยมันจะการจะรู้ตีจะรู้สิคูจะเป็นสิ่งgiờ ta mới mua ít tụi mỏ tụi kia nó là cú tao mới tụi mỏ tụi kia cho cú chỉ là tham mỏ giờ ta mới lúc phải bò là cú tao mới lúc phải cho cú chỉ là ít tụi cú lúc phải giờ ta mới lúc chế bò là cú chỉ tao cho cú chỉ là ít tụi carpenter đó là cú giờ ít tụi cho nó hay cho ô hay tụi thợ cho cú tết lên nụ là giờ hà của bé cổng sa ô ít bao bờ bé chiều chạy luôn có nó kề bé chạy luôn có ok cùng một cho November ha một yên ha của cùng một nhau lúc trong thì chế kinh mong lấy ở bên cầu trồng nó rằng để cho lấy tham quan tàu bên thành phố phủ số lần số ha mong lúc này nhau trong lúc tây chả nó
một trong tụ tàu cùng lúc công trình nó chạy bên mong sư luôn lựa hai nền thiên do đội cho chi sinh dù gì nó cũng cho nên một sai sơ đồ kỳ nọ thia cho nên một sai sơ cái hai lô lần để cho chi sinh.
So great to see so many people here tonight to support my colleague, Senator Hurd. Senate President Sandy Pappas and I see Senator Eaton, Senator Hoffman, other members of the Senate, I'm sure are here tonight. And we're here because we think that Senator Hurd is not only a tremendous advocate for your district, but also for the state of Minnesota.
Senator Hurd has been a mentor, a role model, and a leader for all our young Hmong youth. And that's what I am here to speak about his leadership and his guidance. You know, this long journey would never have come for me to be elected this past year if it wasn't for the help from Senator Hurd. When I first went to meet him, you know, he had open arms, he embraced me, he taught me anything that I wanted to know. And that is the example of his leadership and his open-heartedness and his concern for our community.
And that's what we want to do, and what we will do if you bring us back a DFL majority in the Minnesota House of Representatives as well as the Minnesota Senate. And that starts by re-electing Senator Hurd. As Tina said so very well, he's been a champion for the people on the east side of St. Paul. And the policies he's proposed would benefit people all over the state of Minnesota. He championed putting that bounty bill, and he carried the bill last year, refurbishing the Kellogg Street Bridge. I wouldn't have dared come here tonight and sit next to Mayor Coleman and Senator Her if I didn't have that in my body.
nhớ rằng là của Hải Mong bây giờ là của tôi hao được nhớ cho tí Blue State Capital chỉ một mang cái tiền rồi tao nó chỉ cho một cái vạn mình luật sư cái vạn mình cho lúc sinh mình ta nó ha cái vạn mình cho mong tao bị bây giờ luôn là của họ của một bán chỗ tí của mà lại bán chỉ một xe của mà lại bán để giờ mình cho lên sáng bôngแต่สิ่งเลยกูหายามีสตาร์บัคเมงแต่มองอยู่จุดบัคเมงจูไอ้เมื่อมูรู้เมงหมอโอสเต็กเซนเราจบกูอย่ารู้เมงหมอตรงแต่สิ่งอย่าให้รู้เมงหมอคือเดี๋ยวชี้ยงจีโอ้เขาหลุดโย่จะรู้สิ่งยังจะรู้สิ่งหลงจีแต่สิ่งกูหาจุดเมื่อแต่กูเจ้าช้าหากูจงช้าสามโมกูตัวเข่งชี้ตื่นตัวอีจันจีmình trả sát cho cũ, đó là bây giờ tàu sĩ cộng sát, bây giờ này tàu sĩ cộng sát, chỉ chính cho bây giờ những ý sai sinh hoạt, hát tàu tô phản tàu, bây lúc trong tàu lên tăng của hàng loạt kia, tàu bi của giờ của tô hình sự, của chủ của trên nền thẳng, của một chỗ của giờ của tinh sinh trên, chỗ của giờ không được trong chọc lờ lên từ con tàu nó vào, bây tàu sĩ sẽ làm, bây là bây mà lại vu chặt lơ chặt luแต่กูจะคงอิสมาลีจะโอโรโมโลเกียวอีป่าไอ้นู้นจะต้นหินปังกูจริงครับเป็นเบาจะต้นหินคือเขาเป็นปีเลยแต่เป็นอดชิดถี่แล้วแหละเป็นจะต้องมองดูแต่เตะซึ่งเขาก็ไม่เอาปังกูจะได้ยังกูจะปามันจีนยังปานเตะเลยเตะสิไม่ยังเป้าเขาก็ยังปังกูเลยแต่จะแต่ยาวๆตาSenator Foung Hawj tôi tàu bé chồng ở tàu đó chỉ giang giải cho cụ ban tàu cũng giang giải để họ một trên mấy lúc phải bổ cụ tàu mấy lúc phải mấy thứ này mua mong một cái tôi sẽ tàu này thì không mua xe tất nhiên nhà cụ xe chỉ thọ là tôi sẽ tàu này hai giờ tại này một tay mình giải là trang sử dụng cho căng luôn hai giờ tàu nếu mà mua yếu không em chỗ lên chỉ cho sen cho sen ta cũng tu chú cho nhà bang mình ha tới lúc sáng đó đó là phát triển kinh giờ bây giờ mình lúc chơi lúc mù bây giờ bên mong kiếm sinh bây giờ sử dụng số hậu nó của rong rồi bao của tàu bên trong một chỗ này những khoa ta cũng sử dụng hết cũng khổ đó là bây giờ của rong chăng bây giờ của rong chăng cô他主不被还能帮节目，我传到没到罗没叫人家炸都帮股到唱不了，他说只有帮股是帮杯，人家炸了只要大家做股息的就找杯考 campaign， 你要人家做一考 account， 有息就用刀用刀，有 envelope 对不对呢？有掰那么的。但是，必须说三组好有摆子，被三组比较多就比较没用。他什么多了，就没就搬家的到场了，上面就没用多。哎呀，不只么好路了，得个都搬被么整么就么就刚么人样啊，洗就路贴我不搬场。得可能是来有路ใจคือ被么好我搬场的波就波么杀就刚搬好 campaign เนาะรู้เชื่อคือ有个 cloud เนาะจืดเดียวรู้เชื่อเนาะกูจีหายเขาดูกูแต่ยังก็สร้างหนอก็จะต้องจุดหนอเนาะก็จะต้องเกิดหนอแต่สิ่งหนอตัวย้อนหนอแหละหนอตัวย้อนไม่ซึ่งกลางใจทอดตู้ช่วงหนอไม่ต้องยังไม่ถึงเป็นไม่ช้าหนอถึงเป็นก็จะต้องต่อขึ้นแต่ฉันรู้สึกรู้จูเลยแต่ไม่กระชิบบ้านไปเข้าแคมเปญสร้างไม่จะตู้ยันใช้โต๊ะไปตัวชิวคลาวหนอจุดเอาจังต่อ Thank you for your encouragement and your support which is very important to me. And already I've been at the Capitol for 3 years already. And to serve the people, to serve the businesses, the communities in the East Side St. Paul, I am honored to represent you and proud to bring the voice, your voice, to the decision making at the legislature. As I look back, I see countless of positive results from the policy that we developed and found agreement with the governor and passed into law. I see healthcare insurance expanded to those without coverage. I see job growth and Minnesota become one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country. I see business development, affordable housing improvements, and increase in minimum wage. I see school with all days kindergarten and free lunch for those who need it. At the same time, we turn Minnesota from a state of deficit to a state of surplus. And in our Senate District 67, East Side St. Paul, I see the completion of Metro State's Science and Education Center. And I see new business building developing along East 7th Street, and I see the coming together of economic development organization at the East Side Enterprise Center. And the list goes on, and I am humbled to be a part of the process and the policy that set this progress in motion. And Governor Martin, I thank you, and I thank your administration for your leadership to make all this progress and accomplishment happen in our state. So thank you. Even though we have seen much progress over the last 3 years, there's still more to be done. And I'm not done yet. I'm not finished. And I know the governor and many of my colleagues in the Senate and the House are also not finished. We're just getting started. Right, Senator Hoffman? And the better days is ahead of us. So today, I want to make it official. I want to make it official that I'm seeking for re-election, and I need your help. The friendship and network I developed at the Capitol are indispensable and will compose more future success. I will work hard to increase economic equality in our urban community by connecting people of color to education and stable, well-paid job, as well as getting support for small businesses to hire new employees. I will continue to make sure that government agencies hire more diverse staff. I will continue to work on building stronger working relationship with the trade unions, local industry, and school to prepare our workforce for new generation of better paying jobs and to spur on economic development. And as we are looking to increase opportunities for working families, we also need to face the fact about the growing retirement of our baby boomer generation. I will work hard to make sure that our growing senior population is well cared for and that we provide them with adequate support for independent living. That our mass transit, our roads and bridges are improved, rebuilt, and structurally stable. Woo! Yes, we need that bridge. We will get that bridge. I will work with my colleagues and legislators to bring renovation dollars to improve homes in older neighborhoods like East Side St. Paul here. As you see, there's so much to do. I need your help. I need your support to get it done. This is why I stand here before you today and again ask for your support. With your help, I will be able to continue the effort I'm talking about. So I'm asking you, I'm asking every one of you tonight, will you help me? Will you help me? 3 years ago, I decided to enter the world elective office as the next chapter of my life. At the beginning, it was just me. It was just one person. And the power of one doesn't amount to anything, doesn't amount to politics, doesn't define politics. Politics is the people. Politics are made out of people, many people working together. So then I talked to my family. I pulled my closest friend together. And I pulled my relatives. I pulled community leaders in the east side of St. Paul. I began door knocking, asking for support from DFL members. And then we began reaching out to our Somali friends. We began reaching out to our Oromo friends. Our Hispanic, African, American, and Native communities to form an inclusive campaign that reflective of the diversity here in the East Side. And I think that we have built the most diverse campaign ever in history of Minnesota. If anybody is a historian junkie and know someone else who built a more diverse campaign, let me know. And one by one, different groups come together. Different groups come together and take us to victory. And you were the combined force that sent me to the Senate. So I thank you. Now 3 years have passed, and 3 years can have a lot of impact on the delicate nature of political alliance. Time and action can cause a breakup of a relationship and take people apart. But as I look in this room tonight, I'm thankful. I'm thankful of my campaign team, my volunteer team, and the people behind me. I'm thankful that we stuck together for the last 3 years. And my campaign team has grown more than triple than when I started. When at my first kickoff, we only had 20 people. This is my second kickoff. My second kickoff. I believe we have more than 400 people, because this room only holds 350. So there's still some people outside. And how will we manage our next campaign? Well, of course, be a little different. So good luck to you, and where's PAOLEE? And I'm looking for your leadership, getting me reelected, all right? But it still comes down to one question, and that one question is, will you help me? 3 years ago, I did promise the East Side that outside legislator, I would try to bridge our diverse community, our multicultural community, making sure that we get along, we know one another, know each other, celebrating our culture, and recycle our resource, our dollar bills, through the various retail and business here. I have done that by spreading my meeting across our district, 67. I've taken Hmong elders to Ward 6, Cook St. Paul, as well taking my Oromo friends to meet at Polly's Cafe, Senior de Sol, and many other shops along Ping Avenue. And sorry, I cannot mention all the business that I turn to. I just use these as a contrary and also as a good example. And took fellow senator to buy thorny chayote squash at Mexican grocery store. And I think Senator John Hoffman still have a diesel in his hand. And so and I held meeting at the Somali Chili Cafe, and I took many of you to Hmong Village. I will continue to do that. And I would love to extend the network further to the labor unions, the nonprofits, and the Eastside businesses. I promised during my last campaign also that I will make sure I put Eastside on the map again. And here we are tonight, welcoming Governor Martin and other elected officials here throughout the community. In closing, there much to be done. I cannot continue my work at the Senate if I'm not at the table. You and my fellow Eastsider are the vehicle that will take me there. I ask those of you who have been with me from the very beginning, and those of you who have come in halfway or along the way, to remain active together. There are campaign works and hard campaign work ahead of us. The road may be rocky, it may be smooth, it may be slip and slide, but let's work together. Let's work together for a strong turnout at the DFL March 1st Super Tuesday Caucus. And win our party endorsement in the spring. And once we got that, then let's charge forth and win in November.
อีจงในจิกดินจะเทียจงพี่หมอชัวร์สุดตัวกันเนี่ยเขาปาตาลันเดยปอลีว่าต่อมุมมองสาวสื่อเนี่ยตัวในลูกกงเชิงและเชิงการจะเกษายจากตัวเซเนเตอร์ฟงเฮอร์ก่อนนี้ตะการยังไว้ตัวเซเนเตอร์โดยยาตอนเดย์กูอยากเรียกว่าหรือว่านักการจงในส่วนสุดตัวเอ็มมาชินจีดัว